a building. Well, this is a, I'm not sure what this is, a gymnasium or something, but anyway, we got to dig a 7-foot deep hole down at the bottom of that hole. So we're gonna work this ramp over a little bit. We're gonna dig it down a little deeper and get down in the bottom, and then we're gonna see if we can't knock this out. We're probably gonna be here a day or two. Still plugging away on this one. We're gonna be here a while. I'm gonna be back tomorrow and probably the next day on this one. This is just slow going. I mean, if they don't want to get a hammer out here to speed it up, we're just gonna keep going at this pace we're doing, and we'll do what we can do. But they didn't really lay this out, but what they had is kind of an outline. They had it dug down. This one side over here is kind of an elliptical, kind of a circular shape. I guess this is a stage. I don't know if they're gonna have, like, I guess for bands and that kind of stuff to perform on, but this is some hard stuff. It's pretty pretty tough sand rock, sandstone, whatever you want to call it. But like I said, we're just basically shaping this. I'm just kind of going along and shaping it to what I think's right. We're over digging a little bit, so we should be good. I got to form up everything on this one. So anyway, it's one of them, another one of them tough jobs down in a hole that I sure wasn't thinking it would be this hard over here, but it is hard. That's some mean old stuff right here. But it is coming out. I mean, it could be a lot worse. But I'm kind of going along, and what I'll do is I'll shape the outline of my hole and try to get that down below the top of my bottom shelf there. And just kind of come through, and well, it's easier when you can actually stick your bucket in the dirt, but that ain't happening. Kind of shape that up, and then I'll dig my shelves. I guess you call them shelves, not shelves, but anyway. I'll show you how I do a shelf here. Basically, we're just sawtooth cutting everything. There's no good way to get in line with any of this. You just kind of got to do it from the side. And that's, a lot of this stuff is just fill that's got rocks in it, and it sticks together pretty good, so it's not too bad. But and I'm gonna trim this one back. I think I'm overhanging a little bit right there. And we'll come through and just kind of smooth that up a little bit there, maybe make it look a little better. And then we'll drop down to the next shelf. Kind of ease through here and taking these down as we go. You might have a better idea for how to do this, but this is kind of what we come up with that works. There's not really an easy way to get to the top side on the right here. They've got a mini X over here, and I don't know how they got it in here, other than they probably drove it under those beams over there. So a full-size machine won't really fit in there. I mean, I'm sure we could ramp it and dig up there, but you know, the time it will take to do something like that, I think we're ahead just to dig it like this from the bottom and throw all the dirt out this side over here. So that's what we're doing. And if we get into some good solid stuff, we probably won't dig that second shelf there, because you don't really need to if you're in hard rock or undisturbed soil that's well, a lot of times we get on jobs with sandstone like this, they don't really require shoring or stepping or benching or sloping if it's undisturbed, if it's rock or shale or something that's pretty substantial. So we might not have to shelf all the way across here. Probably a little bit on the, well, narrow side on the shelf. It could probably be a little wider, but I think it's going to be okay. As long as the safety people are happy, that's what we're happy to, you know, we got to keep the safety guys happy. Little job for kind of a short notice deal. Didn't know this one was coming, so Very happy about that. We may have some snow tomorrow morning, they say, or some bad weather. Not much. I don't think there's going to be much, but chance of it in the morning, so we'll see what happens. But it'll be a little bit interesting trying to finish this dig out. It's not a normal typical, you know, when you get down in a hole like this, you got to really figure out your next move and how you're going to make things work out. So, which I think we'll get it. It's going to work out. I mean, this stuff's just tough, though. About the hardest thing about a hole like this is getting started and cutting that, making that face cut or that first cut down. Just takes a lot of scratching and you just kind of got to just keep scraping your way down. So definitely a challenge for sure. Yeah, we busted out a big rock there. Look at that one. We did hit some water down there. I knew we probably would. It's about time for a new set of teeth on the backhoe, looks like. These rock teeth have done really, really well. These are H&L forged steel. I mean, these things have outlasted 4 or 5 sets of the cast steel. Definitely good teeth. They're worth spending extra money on if you need to buy some rock teeth and you want something that'll last. They cost a little more, but well, they're worth the money, in my opinion. Cutting the straight walls on this stuff is just not easy. And it's not coming out. I mean, well, part of the reason I'm not real worried about it is they're forming this up so there's nothing, you know, they're not going to pour up against my dirt anyway. So it doesn't really matter if it's off a little bit. They ain't going to kill nobody. And you can tell it slopes in a little bit at the bottom, and that's okay. It ain't the end of the world for sure. We could get it better, but we're trying to make things happen, I guess. Sometimes you got to figure out the balance between what looks really good and what's actually, well, I don't particularly want to get run off of the job. I was too slow. Not something I ever want to have happen, so anyway. pt2 of this pit under the theater, or whatever this is. There's gonna be a stage here, and I guess it's a 2-story stage or something, I don't know. But we got an interesting situation. We gotta dig around, you know, using a backhoe, things are different. And I know everybody's gonna say you should have got an excavator here. But the guys that are doing the job called me with a backhoe, and so that's what I brought. And that's how we're gonna dig it out. Anyway, we might waste a little bit of time. But I think we're gonna be all right on it. We gotta dig this side out over here, not quite as deep as this side over here is only a couple feet deep. So we're gonna, but like I say, with the backhoe, positioning is everything. You can do a lot of stuff. You can maneuver around, you can do things. It's just a little different way of doing things, I guess, what I should say, but you might have to think a little bit harder before you actually act on a job. You might have to really put some thought into how it's going to work out. This one here, I've been thinking on it all night. And there's parts of it that's got me concerned. There's parts of it I ain't quite figured out yet, but I think we're getting closer. I will definitely have it done. Maybe not today, but probably tomorrow. Important thing, it'll be done. These guys will be happy with it. I thought we could set the dirt up the hill on this side, but these guys said no, we can't do that. We got steel guys up here with the lift, so we can't do that. So we got to put the, well, just change the plans, not a big deal. So I'm gonna try to put it over here where we don't have to move it 3 times. We'll just move it twice maybe. Thank God this side is not as deep as the other side, so we'll get this dug out here right quick, and then we'll get back on the other part. I did find a change I need to make in how I'm doing this. I've got to dig beside that other wall that's already built, and I probably need to do that before I get too far along digging out the center section, because we're going to have to dig the center section out from this side, basically. And that's not going to be an easy thing to do, being rock. It would have been simple if it had just been dirt. But if it was simple, I probably wouldn't be here. They'd probably dig it themselves. They've got their own backhoe down here, so. Anyway. Sometimes it pays to have a reputation that you know what you're doing. That goes back to not complaining. I think if you get in a tough situation like this and you bitch and moan about the job, these guys ain't gonna hire you back. Plenty of bitching and moaning goes on these jobs, believe me. They don't need another guy out here doing it. Still got ice on the backhoe, got a little sleet last night. The boom's still shedding icicles, or little bit of snow actually. Anyway, good times. And yeah, it would probably be better if I had an excavator down here, but I don't. But there again, you know, if I had unlimited funding, I'd probably have an excavator. But if I had unlimited funding, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I mean, dang. There's better things to do. Don't get me wrong, I love working in the dirt as much as the next guy, but you know, we don't. But it is work. I mean, really. Got it. Some of that out of that corner there. Had a rock that rolled way back down in that bottom yesterday. That little bit of water came in overnight. Kind of normal when you get this deep in the shale or sand rock. Don't watch the well reel, get flash burn. Gotta remind you guys of that. And the jackasses are up above me welding too, dropping sparks everywhere. It never fails. Seems like any job you get on, everybody's got to be working in the same spot at the same time. I don't know why they can't just schedule things a little different. Where hey, let's let these guys get this done, and you guys go work over there. But, we don't do it that way. Sparks are falling from pretty high, so they're not real hot. I don't think they're really hurting anything, but as long as sparks is all they're dropping, start dropping tools and stuff, we'll have a visit with them. Alright, I got turned around the other direction here so we can dig this other side out. Before I get too far out of here, I got to get this side dug out. That's quite a conduit right there. That's a big one. Disadvantage of a backhoe right here. But when you call a backhoe man to do your job, that's what you're going to end up with, is probably this. Anyway, we're going to get her done. Digging out some muddy slop here, a bunch of water. And don't want to break the big conduit. That'd be a tough one to fix right there. Mix this water up with some of this dirt, maybe. Get it out of here, I don't know. Iron workers are being a pain in the ass today. Pardon my language. They're being a pain in the backside, I guess is what I should say. Start off today by welding and cutting right above the ditch where the trench or the hole we're digging. Didn't warn us or nothing. They just started dropping hot slag on us, so I shut the job down for a little bit, or shut down what I was doing for a little bit. But now they're hanging still where we need to be hauling dirt. So I probably made somebody mad. Iron workers are pretty pissy a lot of times, and I know not all of you are like it. If you're watching, There's some good guys out there, but man, for the most part, iron workers just think they are the only people that belong on a job site at any given moment, and they're more important than everybody else. But anyway, it's too bad most of them act that way. Got no place to put steel if there ain't no foundation, so I don't know. Anyway.